Hey everybody, it's Cindy over at paper.old.new. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me today. I'm excited. I'm going to do a flip through today for our pick a project. I am going to show you guys the purple envelope journal. I made a modification to it. When it was made, it was two envelopes stuck together with no extra spine. Because of how bulky it got, you can see here. Let me get a ruler. I know you guys, I see a lot of people do this, so I'm going to measure it for you and tell you how wide it is. Back here at the spine, it is about 4 inches. Okay, and if you remember, it was a bunch of envelopes stuck together with the biggest ones tucked into each other at the back and glued together, and that was that was my opening. Now, there wasn't anything sewn in there. That was my center, and then you had the stacks of envelope signatures on either side. Well, when I got to the end, I decided that it was too big for its britches, and I gave it an actual spine. So here we have the spine. It's a 4-inch spine to hold all of the envelopes. All I did was cut them apart and add the spine on. Okay, and I've covered it with some vintage lace things that I had that I dyed with coffee and purple Rit dye. And this is some purple lace that I had, which is still really dusty. I've like washed it and everything, but it's still kind of, this was some vintage trims that I had. And then this is a piece from the Ciao Bella Lavender kit. Okay. I might, because of how much this gives off, I might tie it with something new. I wouldn't want, if anybody, I'm going to try and have this available in my Etsy shop by the time you see this video. So hopefully I can say that this is available in my Etsy shop. And, you guys can go over there and take a look at it. And this is what she looks like. So 4 inches. There's all the layers of envelopes there. 1, 2, 3 on each side. When you open her up, this is the back. She does have kind of a wide spine in the center that there really isn't anything sewn into. And you'll see what I mean when we get in there. I did squish some flowers back here and add them. I thought they were kind of interesting and abstract. And I guess we should go ahead and get in here. So basically what I mean is this is her open. And you'll see that this is cloth covering. Same cloth as was out here, that was on it when it was just envelopes. So I put some on the inside, and we put some crocheted trim. And you see your 2 stacks of signatures on either side. There are 6 signatures in this book. And I think we'll start on this side and then work over to that side. So the small signature, we have a card in this pocket. This was the envelope that got covered. Okay, and then we have a little tuck here with a card to journal on. Okay, the purple paper, this is purple Rit dye, and the lines are from what it dried on. So I thought that would be good writing surface. This is from a kit from Tina. Her kit was used throughout this book. She has a lavender or lilac kit in her shop. Here's a piece of that lace from the outside that I'm probably going to replace. And here's our center. This is some handmade paper with some purple flowers in it. I've put tabs on the signature center threads. This is more from the Ciao Bella kit. Okay, some vintage buttons. I'm still working on not having wiggly. I did cover them. The signatures are not going to go anywhere, but they wiggle a little. And then we have a tag in this little pocket. This is a collage masterboard. And then here's the other side of the coffee dye, or the Rit dyed paper. This is just decorated, and you can journal on that. And then this is left for journaling space. It's textured though. Okay, and then here's a pocket with a card that I made. This is made from dyed index card, I think. Oh no, that's a piece of dyed scrapbook paper. Okay, so that goes on there. Okay, and then that's the end of the small signature on this side. And then you would flip this way and you have a medium signature. And I missed a pocket. You knew it was going to happen, right? There's a pocket up there with nothing in it. Here's a flip out for journaling. Okay, and then when you go around this side, it's a little tuck with a piece of paper from Tina's kit in it. Okay. I was a little more lenient with myself on colors so that I could, you know, put a little more in here. Here's some lace used as a tab and journaling space again. Some stray thread. Here I made a little bow with a button on the side of this belly band. Belly band goes that way. And then you have this little, that's a thought. I must have glued that in there. I mean, you can get it out, but watch out, it catches. This is a piece of the lace runner that was used on the outside, and then I just put a little lavender pearl on there. Okay, and on the back here, we've got a pocket with a couple of tags in it. This one's got a button on it. Okay, this is more dyed paper, purple Rit, with a little circle tab, and then over here I embellished it with some buttons from the Ciao Bella kit, and you'll see there's buttons here on these tabs. There's some buttons, and then here's a little tag from Tina's kit used as a tab here and here. Here we have a piece from the Ciao Bella kit used as a pocket with a card made from Tina's kit. And this is some vintage lace that I dyed in Rit dye. Okay, and then on this side, this is a piece of that same lace on this card. And then you have a little tag in there. Okay, and this is some vintage trim that I also dyed. Most of this stuff was cream colored or white or, you know, like that. And I dipped it in dye and scrunched it up and let it sit and rinsed it out and took what I got. And I like the way it turned out for most of it. So here's some more of those little flowers from the vintage trim with some lace to decorate this journaling page. And then, yeah, this is the other side. This is scrapbook paper that I coffee dyed and put some of my plastic vinyl stencils on. They're placemats and stuff. They're not actual stencils. And then here's a card from the Ciao Bella kit. I backed this one for writing. And then here, this is just decorated up with some of the lace. And again, here, decorated up with some of the lace. And we are at the big signature. So let's flip all of this way. And this one opens this way. And here's lace. So what I did was I wrapped it around. So it goes kind of down the edge and up around the bottom. And just kind of is on there to decorate. And then I made a little tuck here, and there's a card. Okay, and that's some of the crocheted lace. And here is Rit dyed paper. This was in the this was the signature where I was trying to do less pockets and things because this was before I redid the spine. And then even with my trying to be minimalist on this particular signature, it was still too fat, and I couldn't help it. I decided the spine needed redoing. So here's some more vintage lace that got dyed and some more dyed paper. This is the handmade paper. In this particular case, I left its full size with the ruffled ends. And then on here we have some mason jars and lavender plants. Okay, and then and that's the signature center, obviously. And then here's more of the dyed paper. And then here we have a little flip, and you flip it down and you can write in there and then close it up. And it just tucks in there on that flower. And then on this side, this is just decorated. That's not a tuck or anything. It's just decorated. And then we have, on this side, we have journaling space. This I thought would be fun to write on with like a white paint marker or something. And then here we've made cards for the big pocket. So we have this card for this pocket. And that's the end of this signature. So we'll move this back over here and we'll flip through this side. So back up to the small signatures, we have on this spine, we have a piece of the fabric from here and a little crocheted leaf that I dyed. Okay. And in this pocket, we just have a relatively plain card, which I like them every once in a while. Plus, where they're fitting, sometimes it's better for them to be decorative flat. And then we have a couple of tags here. This one I backed and decorated, and then you have this little one. These are from the Ciao Bella kit. Same place that the pocket that they're in came from. This is some stickers and stuff just to decorate this page. And then we have writing space. And here's a little pocket that I put some vintage lace on. And this is a little card made from a purple themed collage masterboard. Okay. And then we have more of the lace up there. Here is the handmade paper. In this particular case, I got rid of the ends and you just have the handmade paper itself. And a couple of tabs on there, and then a little picture with a backed tag in that little pocket there. Okay, and here, this is from the Collage Masterboard, and here we have a card made from Tina's kit. Okay, and then we have over here a tag with a button on it as a tuck, and we have this little card that was backed. These cards from the Ciao Bella kit, I say that this one was backed because the paper is double-sided. It's got all the cutouts on one side, and then the other side is like a piece of decorative scrapbook paper. So for some of them, I didn't back them, and then for some of them, I did. There's the dyed paper. This is from Tina's kit, just to decorate. And here we have a pocket and the end of the small signature. Okay, with a card. Some more of that lace. And then we close that and we go this way. And again, I missed them both. Both of my tall pockets I missed. I will try and find something to put in those before it goes out the door if someone purchases it. And then here we have just a piece of scrapbook paper I decorated. I feel like you could maybe write on this. On this side, I used one of the Ciao Bella cards as a tab, and that could definitely be written on. This is just a decoration, sort of semi-cluster in the corner down here to decorate this page. And I decorated the bottom of this because that's journaling space and I wanted it to be usable. This is decorated and it goes over to a flip out on this side. So basically, this is the piece that holds the flip out down. And I just decorated the page. It is not a tuck. So I flip it over and this flips out. And then in the tuck spot underneath, you've got a piece of journaling paper. Again, from Tina's kit. And I promise, even though it has the green book on it, it's not the same piece. And then we shut that. And then over here, again, I've used pieces from the kit as tabs on the dyed paper. Here is my center tabs. And this got brushed with some ink to bring out the polka dots that are on the other side. Here's a belly band with a couple of tags in it. I really like this paper. This is just decorated journaling space. For this one, oh, here's something else I missed. That's a belly band. I probably was flipping through and didn't even realize that. So we need a card there. And I just kind of decorated this up to go into the belly band, and then we have to put a card in there and in here. Wow. I thought I was done. Look at that, guys. See what happens when you flip through? Okay, so here we have some of that lace and some vintage trim and more of the, this goes over to the back, so it's more of that lace runner thing. And then we get into the big signature on this side. And here is a card in here. This one's a top load, and there's a tag in it. Okay. And put that back in there. And then here's some paper to journal on. Decorated. Writ dyed. This is just decoration. Journaling space. The large signature, like I said, I was looking to find a way to reduce bulk, so I wasn't putting a lot in it. So there's a lot of journaling space in this large signature. Here we have the handmade paper again. I even think you could write on this, just don't use like a felt tip marker because I think it will soak into this paper. This paper is very porous. And then we have buttons as our tab dangles on that one again. Coffee dyed paper. Here's another one of our envelope journaling flip downs. So we open this one up and there's journaling space there. Again from Tina's kit. And more journaling space. I know it looks unfinished, but I'm telling you it was intentional to leave the journaling space. And then this is a little booklet. So you open it up and it's covered in coffee dyed paper that I inked with purple ink. And then it's in this little booklet that tucks into that little tuck spot. And then here you have another pocket, and here's another book. I mean, another card. So yeah, the back signature is a lot of writing space on both of these. So that's her, guys. I hope you guys like this journal. I am looking forward to getting more of them made and doing more flip throughs with you. I am excited to put this in my shop. I hope she finds a good home, and I will see you guys with the next complete journal. Bye-bye.